Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're testing out my new PC, so hope the sound quality and the video quality is bueno. We have a tremendous matchup here using Out of the Ballpark 20. It's on sale, I think, for the next few days at $4.99. You can't go wrong with this game. And it is the Forgotten Rivalry, the 1966 Dodgers taking on the 1975 Reds. And for the Los Angeles Dodgers, Sandy Koufax will be up on the bump, taking on the 1975 Reds and Don Gullett. So let's get to the ball game and play some. Well, it's going to be about midnight baseball soon, and we'll go as quickly as possible. At the ballpark, we have Braves for Life and Collectaholic. Check out those wonderful channels along with Dave Little and Jock Dawson. All fabulous content creators. All right, I will be playing as the 66 Dodgers. Make sure we have that. Yep, I will be playing as the 66 Dodgers, the Out of the Ballpark Sim Engine as the 75 Reds. Leading off for the Dodgers, playing shortstop is Maury Wills. Batting second in center field is Willie Davis. Batting third, playing second base is Jimmy Lefevre. Lou Johnson plays right field and bats fourth. Wes Parker's at first base. He'll bat fifth. Tommy Davis is in left field, batting sixth. Ron Fairley, we're doing something different to try to get some offense in this anemic lineup. Ron Fairley, who never played third base, we're going to try him out at third base in game one. Normally a right fielder or a first baseman. We're going to try him out at third, as opposed to having an automatic out at third. And Johnny Roseboro will bat eighth and do the catching. Sandy Koufax will bat ninth as he is doing the pitching. All right, we had a little issue. We fixed the issue. For the Cincinnati Reds, Pete Rose will lead things off. He's at third base. Joe Morgan bats second at second base. Johnny Bench doing the catching. He'll bat third. Tony Perez is at first. He's the cleanup hitter. George Foster, speak softly, carry a big boomstick. He is in left. Ken Griffey Sr. will bat sixth in right field. Davey Concepcion will play short and bat eighth. Cesar Geronimo will bat eighth and play center field. Don Gullett is up on the bump, and he'll do the pitching and bat ninth. Now let's start the ball game. So Don Gullett is on the mound. And in 1975, he was 15-4 with a 2.42 earned run average. You have Johnny Bench behind the plate, tremendous catcher, not a 10 defense, 9 arm. Perez is an 8, Morgan's a 10, Concepcion's a 10, and Pete Rose is below average at third with a 4. George Foster's in left, 8 range, 6 arm. Cesar Geronimo's outstanding in center, 10 range, 7 arm. Ken Griffey in right, 4 range, 5 arm. And here comes Maury Wills in 1966, 273, 1 homer, 39 ribbies. Against left-handed pitching, 7 contact, very poor power, and average eye. Gullett throws strikes. Wills will swing away. 1-0 count. Maury Wills is going to swing the stick. And we are at Riverfront Stadium. Here's the pitch. And base hit to left. Past Rose. So Maury Wills is on. So here come the Dodgers. So Maury Wills definitely a base stealing threat. You can see he's a 9 steal, 9 speed, 8 stealing. Perez will hold him on. Here comes Willie Davis. Davis Batted .284, 11 homers, 61 ribbies. Very good contact. Below average power and an awful eye. Sack bunt is poor, but bunting for a hit is above average. I think we're going to play hit and run here. We're playing hit and run. Here's the pitch. There goes the runner, and that is a line shot through. So Maury Wills had to delay. He's going to try to go to third, and he will. The hit and run works as Morgan couldn't handle the line shot. Sinking line drive. Hit that AstroTurf. Gets by little Joe Morgan. So it's first and third, and the anemic 66 Dodgers looking to jump on the board here in the top of the first. Here comes Jimmy Lefevre. Lefevre, the second baseman, 274, 24 homers, 74 ribbies. Another good contact hitter, solid power, average eye. Wills at third, Davis at first. Tremendous speed on the base paths. Here's the pitch to Jimmy Lefevre. Full count to Lefevre, and that's a shot up the middle. The Dodgers will take a 1-0 lead, and Geronimo, good strong throw to Rose, holds Davis at second, but the Dodgers 3 consecutive hits, and it's 1-0. A few more, and Sandy will look like gold. Here's Lou Johnson, the right fielder. Johnson, 272, 17 homers, and 272, 73 ribbies, 17 homers. Are you guys hearing the game sound? I don't know if we lost the game sound. I think we did lose the game sound when my headset went bonkers. We did lose the game sound. All right. Hold on a second. Again, this is a test because it's a new PC and things aren't set up. No game sound. Thank you, Braves for Life. Okay. Let's go to settings. Bear with me a moment. Audio. Desktop. Default. And let's do this. And okay. I don't think it's going to start up again. All right. Well, we learned. We'll just continue on the game without game sounds, unfortunately. I could shut down the stream real quick and then pop back in. All right. Let's shoot. Because I had game sounds. All right, we're going to come right back in a second. Actually, we'll just go to black. We'll have a little power outage for a moment, and we'll be right back up. I believe we are back up and running. All right, I think we're back up and running. I think we have some game sounds now, so technical difficulties, if anyone's still there. Let's see if we are back up and running. And it says we're streaming. Okay. All right, so it is first and second, 1-0, no outs, and Lou Johnson's at the plate, right-handed batter. Here's the pitch to Lou Johnson. He's swinging away. Gullett deals, and that's a pop-up on the infield. Coming in, calling off Perez is Joe Morgan, 1 out. So 1 out, 2 on, 1-0 Dodgers. And I'll bring up Wes Parker. Parker, first baseman. 253, 12 homers, 51 ribbies. Excellent contact, below average power, good eye. Davis at second, Lefevre at first. Here's the pitch to Parker. 0-1 count, Parker swings. Line shot, and they double up. Davis at second. Oh no, he got back safely. He got back safely. Reds arguing the call. They thought they had a double play there. So now there's 2 outs. Runners will be off on contact. And Tommy Davis, the left fielder, comes up to the plate. Ron Fairley on deck. Tremendous contact hitter. He batted .313, 3 homers, 27 ribbies. Gullett looking to get out of this cheap. Here's the pitch to Tommy Davis, 2-1 to Tommy. And that's a shot deep to left and gone! Tommy Davis with a bippity-boppity boom. And it is 4-0 Dodgers. Holy cow, in the words of the late great Phil Rizzuto. Tommy Davis goes yard. Foster went racing back. He looked up and it was by birdie. Boom goes the ball, and Tommy Davis touches them all. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. Let's watch that replay. Here's the Tommy Davis shot. Not known for power. He crushed that to left center. Reds fans not too happy. And if anyone's in the chat, if you can just tell me if you're picking up the game sounds, I think I've fixed it. And here's Ron Fairley. Fairley playing third base in this series. He's never played third base. He has no third base rating, so this should be an adventure. We just didn't want an automatic out at playing third. Fairley, 288, 14 homers, 61 ribbies. 2 outs, bases empty, 4-0 Dodgers, and that is a plethora of runs for Sandy Koufax. Here's the pitch to Ron Fairley, 2-2 count to Fairley. Ground ball back to Gullett. Gullett will throw to first, but Fairley beats it out. Hustling all the way. Thank you, IDJ. Check out that wonderful channel, ID Gesture. So Fairley's at first. The miseries continue for Don Gullett. How long will Sparky Anderson keep him? Here comes the 8th batter of the inning, Johnny Roseboro, the catcher. 276, 9 homers, 53 ribbies. Sandy Koufax on deck. Roseboro, left-handed batter. Tremendous contact, poor power, average eye. Perez holding Fairley on. Here's the pitch to Roseboro, full count to Johnny. Swing and a miss, and the side is mercifully over. But the Dodgers strike for 4. And Koufax will be coming on the mound. So here's Sandy Koufax, the man of the hour. Last year in baseball, 1966. 27 wins, 9 losses, 1.73 earned run average. He struck out 317 while only walking 77. Johnny Roseboro behind the plate. 7 arm, 7 defense. Fairley has no rating at third. It should be an adventure. And again, we have a lead, so we'll most likely yank him quite quickly from third. Wes Parker's a 7. Lefevre's a 7. Right side solid. And Maury Wills is an excellent shortstop. He's an 8. Tommy Davis, not much range in left. He's a 4. Average arm of a 5. Willie Davis, good range. In center, he's an 8 with an average arm of a 5. And Lou B. Johnson is in right. He is a 5 and a 5. So here comes Pete Rose, Charlie Hustle. Rose batted .317, 7 homers, 74 ribbies, tremendous contact hitter. Not much with the pop, and he has an excellent eye. Here's the pitch to Charlie Hustle. Full count from Koufax to Rose. Wow, and Rose works a walk. So he battles Captain K to a walk. Parker will hold on Rose, and here comes a very dangerous second baseman, little Joe Morgan. Take care, IDJ. Thank you for stopping by. Morgan, .327, 17 homers, 94 ribbies. Tremendous contact, average power, and a great eye. Dodgers will play for 2 up the middle. Koufax deals to Morgan, 0-1. Little Joe's going to swing the stick. And that is a fly ball. Deep left field on the run. Reaching out and making the catch is the left fielder for the Dodgers, Davis. And that is 1 away. Tommy Davis makes the catch as he homered. Now he makes a fine catch. Retreating back to first is Pete Rose. And now bring up Johnny Bench. 28 homers, 110 ribbies, 283 batting average. Very good contact, power, average eye. He's a pull hitter. Dodgers will shift left in the infield. The pitch to Bench, 2-2 count from Koufax. He goes down the right field line. Johnson on the run. He makes the catch. 2 down. Retreating back to first is Pete Rose. And now it's up to TP, Tony Perez, the Reds' first baseman, 282, 20 homers, 109 runners knocked in. Good contact, power, and eye. Koufax rocks and deals to Perez, 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. Leadoff walk doesn't hurt. We're through 1, 4-0, 66 Dodgers over the 75 Reds. Sandy Koufax will lead off against Gullett. Here's the pitch to Sandy, not known as a hitter. And as I say that, he rips one down the right field line. Koufax digging hard for 2. Here's the throw, and Koufax slides in safely. Holy cow, Sandy Koufax doubles down the line. It just doesn't look like the Reds' evening tonight. And here's Maury Wills. He is 1 for 1. He scored a run. And Wills is going to put the sack down. Here's the pitch. He squares the bunt, and he misses. That is not good. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Wills chokes up on that bat. Koufax takes a very slight lead at second. He is as slow as dirt. Gullett nods his head. Bench sets the target. The pitch to Maury Wills, 2-2 count. And that's a base hit to left. Past the lunge of Concepcion. Koufax hits third and will hold. He will not challenge George Foster's arm. So first and third, no outs. The Dodgers, normally an anemic offense, have 7 hits and 4 runs in under 2 innings. Here is Willie Davis. Davis is 1 for 1. Will's definitely a base-stealing threat. Bench with a tremendous arm. Here's the pitch to Davis. 1-2 count. Davis in the hole. Swing and a miss. Gullett needed that strikeout. So 1 out, 2 on. Double play ball will get the Reds out of the inning. And it's Jimmy Lefevre. He's 1 for 1. He knocked in a run. Right-handed pull hitter. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal for the Reds. Gullett nods his head. He deals to Lefevre. Full count to Jimmy Lefevre. Can he come through in the clutch? 4-0 Dodgers. Inside pitch, ground ball to Concepcion. He takes it to the bag himself, and he fires low to first, but Perez picks it out of the dirt. Double play. The Dodgers threaten, but don't score. Fans here in Cincinnati like that. Bottom of the second, 4-0, 66 Dodgers. Koufax back to the mound. He will face Foster, Griffey, and Concepcion. George Foster batted .300, 23 homers, 78 ribbies, 8 contact, 8 power, but he will go fishing. He has a 4 odd. The pitch from the lefty Koufax to Foster. Full count to George. Swing and a miss. 1 down. Second strikeout for Sandy. And now bring up the left-handed batting Kenny Griffey senior. 305, 4 homers, 46 ribbies for the Big Red Machine. Koufax deals quickly to Griffey. 1-2 count. Griffey's in the hole. Will he be a strikeout victim of Sandy? No, he won't. He sends that ball deep to left. Davis racing back. He can't make... Did he make the catch? Yes, he does! Oh, my Lord. What a catch by Tommy Davis. The Reds didn't think he caught it. The fans didn't think he caught it. But the man in blue says he's out. Let's watch that over. Griffey goes the other way. Davis goes racing back, and he makes the diving catch. To the chagrin of the plethora of fans here at Riverfront Stadium, 2 outs, bases empty for the smooth fielding Davy Concepcion. 274, 5 homers, 49 ribbies. Right-handed batter. Good contact, poor power, average eye. Koufax looking for a 1-2-3 inning. He picks up the sign from Roseboro. Here's the pitch of Davy Concepcion. He's going to swing at the first offering. Fly ball lifted to center, and that should be out number 3 as Davis makes the catch, and the side is retired. Due up for the Dodgers, Johnson, Parker, and Tommy Davis to face Don Gullett. Lou Johnson is 0 for 1. Gullett's ready. Bench sets the target. The pitch to Lou Johnson. 1-0 to Lou Johnson. Johnson grounds it up the middle. Morgan backhands it, fires to first, 1 down. And here's Wes Parker. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Parker. Full count to Wes Parker. Ground ball to third. Rose has it. Long throw, low in the dirt, but Perez scoops it out. 2 away. And that brings up Tommy Davis. Davis hit a 3-run homer. Thus, the 4-0 lead. Can he do it again? He's not known for power. He crushed that pitch, though. Gullett wants some revenge here. 2 outs, bases empty. He rocks and deals to Tommy Davis. 0-1 to Tommy. Tommy rips a shot the other way. And now he has a single. That's 2 for 2. How do you do, Tommy Davis? So Davis is at first, and here comes Ron Fairley. Again, if you're just joining us, Fairley never played third base. I'm coaching the Dodgers. I've decided not to have an automatic out at third, and he's playing third. Of course, and he got a hit, so let's see what he can do here. 2 outs. Perez holding on Tommy Davis. Not good speed, but if he gets the right pitch, he can steal. He's a 7. Here's the pitch to Fairley. 1-0. Fairley sends that ball to the gap. That's why he's starting. That's going to be extra bases. Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Wave him around. Wave him around. Here's the relay throw. And they're just going to hold it. So Ron Fairley has paid dividends for the Dodgers at third base. He is 2 for 2. 5-0 Los Angeles. They're battering Don Gullett. And here's Johnny Roseboro. He's 0 for 1. Fairley's at second. Gullett has to settle in here. When will Captain Hook come get him? We don't know. I don't manage them. Here's the pitch to Roseboro. 1-2 count. Johnny Roseboro in the hole. Strike 3 looking. But the Dodgers put up another one as Fairley's 2 for 2 now. And it's 5-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. Sandy Koufax back up on the bump. He will face Geronimo, Gullett, and Rose. The pitch to Cesar Geronimo. 257, 6 homers, 53 ribbies. Left-handed pull hitter. They're going to go hard shift right. So Fairley's playing the shortstop position now. Wills to the right of the second base bag. Lefevre on the AstroTurf, just barely in the outfield. The pitch to Cesar Geronimo. 1-1 count. He swings the stick. Softly hit back to Koufax. He picks it up. He throws. Safe! So there's your first hit off Sandy Koufax. Another to the mound. So Geronimo's at first. No outs, and here's Don Gullett. He's probably bunting. 1-1 count. And he bunts. Koufax has it. Throws to first. That's out number 1. Reds down by 5, but choose to advance the runner with the pitcher up. Probably the smart move. Geronimo's at second with 1 out, and here's Pete Rose. Rose walked his first time up. The pitch to Charlie Hustle. Full count to Rose. Ball 4. Oh, Johnny Roseboro wanted that call. He wanted that call. Now it's first and second with one out. Koufax struggling a little bit here after that infield hit. And here's little Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to little Joe. 0-1. Morgan sends that ball deep to right center field. Johnson on the run. He makes the leaping catch and he fires it back in. Unbelievable. Lou Johnson just robbed little Joe Morgan of extra bases and a couple of ribbies, in my opinion. Holy cow, that is a web gem. Here's the replay. Morgan gave it a ride. Johnson on his horse. He leaps and he makes the catch. In the gap. There are 2 outs. Reds fans are in shock and hits Johnny Bench. Bench is 0 for 1. Koufax rubs up the baseball. He's back up on the bump. Picks up the sign from Roseboro. The pitch to his counterpart, Johnny Bench. 2-2 count to Johnny. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. Unbelievable. The Reds threaten but do not score. Top of the 4th, 5-0. 66 Dodgers over the 75 Reds. Game 1, best of 7. And it's Sandy Koufax who doubled his first time up. The pitch from Gullett, 0-2 to Koufax. No double coming here. Swing and a miss. Top of the order, Maury Wills is 2 for 2. Maury's going to go for the drag bunt base hit. And he misses. Could not connect with that. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wills switch hitter batting righty off the left-handed throwing Don Gullett. The pitch. Line shot to second. Great reaction by Morgan, and Wills is out. 2 outs, base is empty for Willie Davis. Davis is 1 for 2, left-handed batter. Lefty-lefty matchup. Bench sets up inside. The pitch to Davis. Ball 4. That ball tailed away. So Willie Davis, a base-stealing threat at first. Perez holding him on. And here comes Jimmy Lefevre. He is 1 for 2 with a ribby. Gullett peeks to first. Now picks up the sign from Bench. The pitch to Lefevre. 1-0. Lefevre swings at the inside pitch. Grounds it to Concepcion, who tosses to Morgan for the force out. The side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 5-0 Dodgers. Koufax, this is like a million runs for Sandy with this 66 team. And I think we'll try to get one more at-bat out of Ron Fairley. He's 2 for 2, and then we'll go with a defensive replacement at third. So Koufax to face Perez, Foster, and Griffey. Perez is 0 for 1. Koufax is ready. He deals to Tony Perez. Perez swings at the first offering. Ground ball to short. Wills has it. Fires to Parker. 1 down. And that brings up George Foster. Speak softly, carry a big boomstick. Foster's 0 for 1. Right-handed normal hitter. Koufax nods his head. The big windup and the pitch to quiet George. And Foster will swing at the first offering. Lines out to Lefevre at second. 2 up, 2 down. For Ken Griffey, senior. He's 0 for 1. He was robbed by Tommy Davis in left. Dodgers really flashing the leather. Koufax shakes off Roseboro. Now he's ready. Pitch homeward bound to Griffey. 2-2 count to Griffey. Griffey, fly ball, high, left center, and Davis makes the catch in center. And the side is retired. We go to the top of the 5th. 5-0 Dodgers. Due up Johnson, Parker, and Davis to face Don Gullett. That horrible first inning has really cost him. Johnson is 0 for 2. The pitch. 2-1 count to Johnson. And that ball is lifted left field. He got under it. Foster moving towards the line makes the catch. 1 down. It sounded excellent off the bat, though. And I'll bring up Wes Parker. Parker, the first baseman, is 0 for 2. He's got some good pop in that bat. Though against lefties, he actually is below average. Gullett nods his head. Bench sets the target to pitch to Parker. 2-2 count to Wes Parker. Ground ball hard to third. Rose has it. Throws to Perez. 2 down. Rose doing a fine job at the hot corner. And here comes Tommy Davis. 2 for 2. He had a 3-run homer and a single. The pitch to TD. Full count to Davis. Inside, he checked his swing, and he did not go. Bench wanted the call. He didn't get it. So Davis is at first, and here comes here comes Ron Fairley. Fairley playing third base. We inserted him at third base to get his bat in the lineup. This will be his last at-bat, and then we're going defense as we are up 5-0. He is 2 for 2 with a ribby. The pitch to Fairley. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 5th. And I think we're going to substitute in a defensive replacement at third. He's had 3 at-bats, 2 for 2, knocked in a run, and a strikeout. So let's go to our substitutions. And who is our best defensive third baseman? Let's see. Gilliam is awful. He's a 3. It's like, yuck. Kennedy is a 6. I think Schofield can play over there too. Schofield is a 6. And a 10 when it comes to errors. So that means that's good. The higher the number, the better. Kennedy is an 8. We're going to go with Schofield. And I think Schofield hits the ball a little better on top of it. So Schofield will come in as a defensive replacement for Fairley and bat 7th. As the Dodgers are up 5-0, we don't want to give him extra outs. So Schofield's in. He's a 6 defense. For the Reds, now it's the bottom third of the order. Concepcion, Geronimo, and Gullett. They've had 1 hit off Koufax, an infield hit. Here's the pitch to Davey Concepcion. 0-1 count. Concepcion swings. Line shot into left. Concepcion got a little ambitious there. That's a wide turn at first. And he's definitely a base-stealing threat. Parker to hold him on. Cesar Geronimo, the center fielder, is 1 for 1. Left-handed batter. He's a pull hitter. Hard shift right for the Dodgers in the infield. Schofield moves to their shortstop position, where he's more familiar with. Here's the pitch of Cesar Geronimo from Sandy Koufax. He swings. And that's a shot, and that's going to be a gap shot to center. This could get a run in. Will they wave him? Here's the... No! Last second, they hold the runner at third. So it's going to be second and third. So Concepcion was held up. Down by 5. No outs. They're trying to get through against Sandy Koufax. That was a double by Cesar Geronimo. And here's Don Gullett, the pitcher. Corners will play in. The pitch to Gullett. Full count. He's swinging. And fly ball, left center field on the run, making the catch. Here's a throw to the plate from Davis. Oh, wow. He just gets in. And the Reds are on the board. Davis really put on a good throw there. And let's watch that over. Davis really got his body set well. You can see he gets in position, starts coming towards the plate as he makes the catch. He fires. And a very dangerous thing by Concepcion. He went in standing thinking he was going to score easy. And he just barely made it. But the Reds are on the board. It's 5-1, 1 out. Geronimo stayed at second. And top of the order, Pete Rose, who has walked twice. The pitch to Charlie Hustle. 2-2 count to Pete. And he goes down looking. Great job by Sandy Koufax on the off-speed pitch. Fooled Rose badly. There's 2 outs. Sandy now has 4 Ks. So it's 5-1 Dodgers. Here's little Joe Morgan. He was robbed. Tremendous catch by Lou Johnson in right center in his last plate appearance. He's 0 for 2. The pitch to little Joe Morgan. 2-2 count from Koufax. Swing and a miss, but the ball gets by. Roseboro races for it. He throws to first. Is it in time? Yes! Nice stretch by Parker. Good hustle by Roseboro on the 3rd strike. It got away from Johnny as it was a curveball in the dirt. The Reds do get on the board. That was a wild inning. But the Reds score 1. We go to the top of the 6th. 5-1 Dodgers. Game 1, best of 7. 66 Dodgers, 75 Reds. Roseboro, Koufax, and Maury Wills to face Don Gullett, who had a horrendous top of the 1st. Roseboro is 0 for 2. The pitch to Johnny Roseboro, full count. He works it full. Swing and a miss. He has just been overmatched in this game. Reds throw it around the infield. That brings up Sandy Koufax. Koufax going to try to lay a bunt down for a hit here. Let's see if we can fool him. He misses. He's going to try again. In corner moved in at 30. He misses again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chokes up on the bat. Gullett rocks and fires to his counterpart. Swing and a miss. No double this time. So a double and 2 strikeouts for Sandy. 2 outs top of the order for Maury Wills. He is 2 for 3. The pitch to Maury Wills. 1-2 count. Wills in a hole. Ground ball. Concepcion deep short. He fires, and they just get the speedy Wills by a step. 1-2-3 go the 66 Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 5-1 Dodgers. Up for the 75 Reds. Bench Perez and Foster to face Sandy Koufax. Koufax, 5 innings, 2 walks, 5 hits, 1 run. The pitch to Johnny. 2-2 count to bench. Bench fly ball. Right center field. It's high. Davis, Johnson. Davis calls off Johnson, and that's 1 out. Here comes Tony Perez. He is 0 for 2. Right-handed pull hitter. Dodgers shift left in the infield. Lefevre behind the second base bag. Parker, the only defender on the right side on the AstroTurf in the infield. The pitch to Tony Perez. He's in the hole, 0-2. Will Koufax pick up another K? No, he doesn't. Fly ball, shallow right. Johnson, and he makes the catch. He had a little trouble. I don't know if it was in the lights. So 2 up, 2 down for George Foster. Bases are empty. Foster's 0 for 2. He has tremendous power. Koufax is ready to work. He kicks and fires. 1-0 to Foster. Foster sends that ball right center field gap. That's going to be at least 2. Johnson finally chases it down. He fires back in towards the infield, and that's a 2-out double. The inning stays alive. So Foster's at second. Here's Ken Griffey Sr. He was robbed on an excellent catch by Tommy Davis in left. He's 0 for 2. Spray hitter. Koufax revs up the baseball. Back up on the bump. He deals to Griffey. 3-0. Ball 4. He checked his swing. So Koufax here is starting to labor a bit. 95 pitches, but he's a workhorse. Reds can get in this game. Here's Davey Concepcion. It's 5-1. If Concepcion can somehow go yard, he only had 5 homers in 75. We got a whole new ball game. So Foster's at second. Griffey's at first. 2 outs. Concepcion is 1 for 2. Roseboro wiggles the fingers, sets the target. The pitch of Davey Concepcion. 1-1 count from Koufax. Ground ball pass. Schofield into left. And here's the throw to the plate. And again, just getting in is a Reds runner. And it's now 5-2. How do you do? Holy poop, Foster. Again, the Reds not sliding into home, making it a little closer than necessary. And here's the replay. But he scored. And we put Schofield in for defense. Couldn't make the diving play there. Here's the throw from Davis, and Foster races around. 5-2. Tying run comes to plate, and Cesar Geronimo. Koufax wants to stop it here and now. The pitch to Geronimo. He swings at the first Koufax offering. And that's a shot. Left field. Davis races over. Here's the throw to the plate. They're going to try to score again. And again! Unbelievable. This time a slide. Head first slide. He gets around the Roseboro tag. And it's now 5-3. Koufax is on the ropes. And here comes Dan Dreesen. He's going to pinch hit for Don Gullett. So Concepcion's at second. Geronimo is at first. 2 outs and Dreesen's at the plate. Lefty-lefty matchup. Dreesen batted .281. 7 homers, 38 ribbies. The pitch to Danny Dreesen. He swings at the first Koufax offering. Fly ball, shallow center. Davis coming in. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Reds rock and roll for 2 more runs. It's now 5-3. We go to the top of the 7th. As Dodger fans are feeling this lead slip sliding away, as they say in the Paul Simon song. So it's Willie Davis, Jimmy Lefevre, and Lou Johnson to face the new pitcher, Raleigh Eastwick. Eastwick, 5-3 with 22 saves, so they go to the closer. It's a close game. They're going to the closer in Game 1, best of 7. The Reds are the 75 Reds. 2.60 earned run average. Eastwick is a right-handed thrower. Willie Davis, left-handed batter. He's 1 for 2. The pitch from Eastwick to Davis, 2-1 count. Hitters count for Willie Davis. Ground ball to first. Perez boots the ball. And that's going to be an error. He looked up just a little too soon. And a speedster, Willie Davis is at first. And here comes Jimmy Lefevre. He's 1 for 3 with a ribby. There's the hit and run. Here's the pitch from Eastwick. 0-2. Ground ball. Morgan has that second. His only plays to first. So Lefevre does his JOB. He makes contact. And an important insurance run at second. The speedy Willie Davis. And here's Lou Johnson. Johnson's 0 for 3. Can he get off the schneid? Eastwick hopes not. He peeks over his shoulder, now looks in at the plate. The pitch to Lou Johnson. 1-2 count. Johnson to hold. Johnson, base hit. Left center field. Davis is going to be waved around. Here's the throw from Geronimo. And Johnny Bench blocks the plate, and they nail Davis. He is out. Geronimo gets the speedy Willie Davis at the plate, denying Johnson his first ribby on his first hit. Here is the replay. That AstroTurf, the ball really got quickly to Geronimo. He gets there. They're waving around Willie Davis, and he is out. Probably should have held him up, but we took a shot there. Here's Wes Parker. Parker's 0 for 3. Johnson has good speed at first. Eastwick goes to first. Now looks in at the plate. The pitch to Parker. 2-2 count to West. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. But the Reds battling back. So Sandy Koufax back up on the bump. He struggled the last 2 innings, giving up a run in the 5th and 2 in the 6th. Top of the order for the Big Red Machine of 1975. Rose, Morgan, and bench. Pete Rose is 0 for 1. He's walked twice. The pitch to Charlie Hustle. He's going to choke up and swing at the first pitch from Koufax. And he pops it up foul. Parker racing over, makes the catch. Lots of foul territory here at Riverfront. 1 down. That brings up Little Joe Morgan. Morgan was robbed of extra bases in a ribby by Lou Johnson. He's 0 for 3. The pitch from Koufax to Morgan. 2-2 count to Little Joe. Morgan, fly ball. Johnson coming in right. 2 down. He struggled a little bit out there on some of the easier plays. So 2 up, 2 down. Here's a dangerous Johnny Bench, 0 for 3. Koufax has got him a couple of times via the K, I do believe. He struck out 5, Sandy. He's ready to work. He rocks and deals to Johnny Bench. 2-1 count. Hitters count for Bench. Bench, ground ball hard to short. Maury Wills has it. Fires low, but Parker picks it out of the dirt, and the side is retired. So Koufax puts up a goose egg when he needs it. And we go to the top of the 8th. Game 1, best of 7. The 66 Dodgers 5, the 75 Reds 3. As we're testing out our new PC we just reloaded OBS. Had a few problems in the beginning, not having the game sound, but that's been resolved. So it's Davis, Schofield, and Roseboro to face Raleigh Eastwick. Tommy Davis, 2 for 2 with a 3-run homer. The pitch to Tommy, 2-1 count. Davis swing, and he's 3 for 3. A bloopy line drive, if you could call it, into left. So Davis is at first, and here comes Schofield. And Schofield's going to put the bunt down, sack bunt. And he misses. What is the problem with these guys? He's a 5 bunter. 1-1 count. We're going to try it again. Can we put the bunt down? And he misses again. Foul out of play. 1-2. So Tommy Davis being held on by Perez. We're going to go hit and run. There goes Davis. Ground ball. The only plays to first. Eastwick thought about second, but goes to Perez. So at least Schofield, good piece of professional hitting there. He failed to put down the sacrifice, but was able to put the ball and play on the hit and run. So with one out, a big insurance run at second base, and Tommy Davis, the Reds down by 2. They want to keep it that way. And now here comes a new pitcher, Will McEnany. McEnany, 5-2 with 15 saves, 2.47. Quality of pitch is below average, but movement and control very good. And here's a lefty-lefty matchup, and Johnny Roseboro is 0 for 3. Let's go to our bench here. Jeff Torborg. He's a righty, correct? Before we do anything, he does bat right, correct? I do believe so. Jeff Torborg. 225, 1 homer. Defense is a 6. We're up 3. We're going to stick with Johnny Roseboro. Lefty-lefty matchup. This could be a struggle for Johnny right here. He's 0 for 3. Davis at second, 1 out. McEnany nods his head. Bench sets a target. The pitch to Roseboro. He's going to swing at the first McEnany offering. And there's a shot! On the run is Geronimo in left center. He makes the catch. Geronimo got a great jump retreating back. The second is Davis. Davis will have a few extra steps. And now Sandy Koufax has doubled and struck out twice. Let's get our... Phil Regan is the closer. 1.62. He's a righty. Now let's get Ron Peronowski. 3.18. I don't like that. I think Jim Brewer has a lower ERA. No. Well, we'll get Peronowski up in case we want to go lefty. But I think we'll just go with Regan. So they have a lefty on the mound in McEnany. And we're going to go with Al Ferreira. 275 homers, 23 ribbies. Or Jim Barberi. 280. I think we're going to go with Al Ferreira. So Al Ferreira is going to pinch hit. Koufax is done. He can only win it. He can't lose it. They really want to get this extra run in 5-3. And here's Al Ferreira. And in 1966, at 115 plate appearances, 5 homers, 23 ribbies, batted .270. Against lefties, he's 5s across the board. Contact, power, and eye. Here's the pitch from McEnany to Ferreira. Davis at second. Ferreira grounds it hard to Morgan at second. He throws to Tony Perez, and the side is retired. And the Dodgers will go to their closer, Phil Regan, for 6 outs here. They have a 2-run lead, and it's up to Regan to get the 6 outs and nail this game shut. Game 1, best of 7. Using out of the ballpark baseball. On sale for $4.99. You get every season ever created. Ever. Peronowski will sit down. So it's Phil Regan. Regan, 1966. 14-1 with 21 saves, and ERA 1.62. He'll face Perez, Foster, and Griffey, the Big Red Machine, down by 2. 5-3, 66 Dodgers. The pitch to Tony Perez. We're going to shift left. He's a right-handed pull hitter. Regan's ready. Pitch homeward bound to Tony Perez. 3-1 to Perez. And he walked him. He comes inside. You don't want to do that. Tying run comes to the plate in the big boomstick George Foster. You just didn't want to do that. Double play depth now for the Reds. For the Dodgers, excuse me. Parker holding on Perez. The pitch to Foster. He's going to swing at the first pitch, and it gets away. He checked his swing. And Perez is at second. 1 ball, no strikes. They'll take the double play off now. Infield goes back to normal. On deck, Ken Griffey Sr. Regan seems a bit nervous on the bump. Now he calms down, takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. He rocks and deals. 2-2 count to Foster. Swing and a miss! They needed that. Bum, 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 bum. So 1 out. Perez at second, and now Griffey represents the tying run at the plate. He is 0 for 2. Left-handed spray hitter. Regan picks up the sign from Roseboro. He deals to Griffey. 3-1. Fly ball, right center. It's going to hang up there. Johnson on the run. He makes the catch, 2 down. Bluffing at second is Perez, but he does not go. Reds fans and the organist trying to rev him up. They're still down 2 here in the bottom of the 8th. And here's Davey Concepcion. 2 for 3 with a ribby. Regan rubs up the baseball. Now he's back up on the mound, towing the rubber. Nods his head. He rocks and fires to Concepcion. Full count to Davey. Strike 3! He went, and the side is retired. Regan pumps his fist, and the Dodgers maintain their 2-run lead. We go to the top of the 9th, Game 1 between the 66 Dodgers and the 75 Reds in the forgotten rivalry game. And it's 5-3 Los Angeles. Top of the order, Wills, Davis, and Lefevre to face Will McEnany. Again, it's going to be that awful first inning by Gullett, the 3-run homer by Tommy Davis, that if the Dodgers hold on, that's what will be remembered. Here's the pitch to Maury Wills. He is 2 for 4. 1-1 count to Wills. And Wills, ground ball. Perez has it at first, doesn't boot that one, takes it to the bag, 1 out. And here's Willie Davis. He's 1 for 3, left-handed batter. Drag bunt attempt. Let's see if we can put a bunt in play. No, we can't. We have not put one freaking bunt in play. 0-1. He's swinging away now. 0-2 count. McEnany deals. And that's a base hit. Right field line. Getting over quickly is Griffey. Keeping it to a single. Willie Davis, excellent speed. And here is Jimmy Lefevre, 1 for 4. There's the hit and run with 1 out. There goes Davis. Lefevre, ground ball, right side. Morgan, great range. As that is tremendous play by Little Joe Morgan. That ball picks up a lot of speed on that AstroTurf, but he got there. As we were hoping first to third with that one, but excellent play by Little Joe Morgan. Davis is at second. 2 outs. He'll be off on contact. He should score on a base hit. And here's Lou Johnson, 1 for 4. Johnson digs in that right-hander's batter's box. McEnany looks over his shoulder. Morgan bluffs towards second. Here's the pitch to Lou Johnson. 2-1 count. Johnson swings. Base hit up the middle. They're going to wave him. There's 2 outs. They're going to wave him. Go, 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 go. Here's the throw from Geronimo. That's not going to be in time. Did they get him? Safe! He is safe. Oh, I thought they said out. It's now 6-3. That is a huge insurance run. Take a sip of water. Excuse me. I thought they said out. But he scores. Let's watch that over. Nice piece of hitting. Geronimo put the charge on. Had a little difficulty getting it out of his glove, and sliding in safely was Davis. That's a clutch 2-out RBI for Lou Johnson. 6-3 Dodgers. Johnson, good speed at first. And here's Wes Parker. Parker like to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 4. The pitch to Parker. He swings at the first McEnany offering. And that ball is lifted deep to right center field. On the run is Griffey, and he makes the catch as it hung up there enough. But the Dodgers put one more on the board. On the 2-out single by Johnson, we go to the bottom of the 9th. 6-3 Dodgers. The Big Red Machine is 75, looking to drop game 1 here. And it's Phil Regan, the closer, on the mound. He will face Geronimo, a pinch hitter for McEnany, most likely, and Pete Rose. Geronimo is 3 for 3 with a ribby. Left-handed pull hitter. Hard shift right by the 66 Dodgers in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. The pitch to Geronimo. 1-1 count from Regan. Ground ball into the shift. And that should be out number 1. Oh, my Lord. That was a low throw. Nicely scooped out of the dirt by Wes Parker. And Regan just says, wow. Lefevre says, pats his chest. And thanks Parker for saving a throwing error. So the Dodgers 2 outs away from taking game 1, 6-3. And here comes a pinch hitter, Merv Redeman, the former Baltimore Oriole. Redeman, in 1975, batted .239, 2 homers, 19 ribbies, right-handed batter. Below average contact, poor power, but an excellent eye. Regan deals quickly to Redeman. 3-0, ball 4. So there you have it. Redeman shows his excellent eye. Hello, Jake Cruz and Moni G at the ballpark. Hope all is well. So Regan begins to struggle. And Jim Brewer, 368. Bob Miller, 277. Bob Miller, the righty, gets up. And Peronowski, the lefty. As the Dodgers just want to piece together these final 2 outs. Rose is 0 for 2. He's walked twice. The pitch to Charlie Hustle, 1-0. Rose swings the stick. And that's a shot into right field. Johnson chases to it, but Redeman will go first to third. And the tying run comes to the plate in Little Joe Morgan. Phil Regan struggling. Little Joe's 0 for 4. He's got some pop in that bat, Little Joe. Will they go lefty here? Will they go to Peronowski? We're going to stick with Regan. This is his job. He's the closer. Double play, get them out of the game. And a 6-3 victory. The pitch to Morgan. 1-1 count to Little Joe Morgan. Ground ball. Lefevre to Wills. They can only get 1. Good hard slide into second. Wills couldn't turn 2. He just ate the ball. The run scores at 6-4. But the game stays alive. That was a good hard slide by Pete Rose. That's why they call him Charlie Hustle. And I shall be back in a moment. And we are back. Thank you for your patience. And we're going to finish this game. Well, we need Regan to get one more out. Miller and Peronowski continue to worm. Johnny Bench can tie it with one swing of the bat. He is 0 for 4. Morgan at first. That run means nothing. It's Bench at the plate. 6 to 4, 2 outs. Game 1. 66 Dodgers, 75 Reds here at Riverfront. The windup and the pitch to Bench. 1-2 count. Bench sends that ball. Left center field gap. Morgan. Is he going to wave him? They're going to wave him. No. At the last second, they put up the stop sign. Tying run is at second. Winning run is at the plate, and Tony Perez, and that's it for Phil Regan. Here's the mound visit. Regan could not close the show. And they're going to go. It's going to be Bob Miller. So it's Bob Miller. Peronowski will sit. And the Reds, here come the Reds. Perez is 0 for 3. He represents the winning run at the plate. Bench the tying run at second. Morgan at third. The pitch to Tony Perez. 1-0 from Miller. Fly ball. Shallow center. Davis coming in. He makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Dodgers hold on to win 6-4, and Miller gets the save. Koufax the win. Let's quickly go through the box score. I thank everyone who joined us. Hope you enjoyed it. Player of the game. Tommy Davis, player of the game. And I'll tell you why in a second. 3 for 3, 2 runs scored, 3 ribbies. He had a homer. All right. So that's it. Game 1. I'm not going to go through the box scores because I have to go do something. Game 1, the 66 Dodgers take it 6-4. The winning pitcher, Sandy Koufax, he went 7 innings, 3 runs. They were earned, 6 hits, 3 walks, 5 Ks. Wasn't tremendous, Sandy, but he got the win. Regan couldn't get the save. He got the hold, an inning and 2/3, 2 hits, 1 run. And he got in a big pickle in the bottom of the 9th. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Miller got his 1 batter. He got the save. Gullett takes the loss. A horrible first inning where 4 runs were given up. The 3-run blast by Tommy Davis, player of the game. 6 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, 7 Ks. Eastwick an inning and a third, 2 hits, no runs, 1 K. And Will McEnany, an inning and 2/3, 2 hits, 1 run, no walks, no Ks. And I'll leave that up for a moment. And you can look at the box score. And we'll have Game 2 in the near future. So hope everyone enjoyed it. Game 1, the 66 Dodgers win 6-4 over the 75 Reds. The Reds threatened at the end, but just couldn't push the runs across. So thank you very much. Health and happiness. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy New Year's. God bless. You know what's coming, folks. Peace. Love you all.